Today we are doing Unit 4.4 Story Time. What do you see? Lesson explanation. We will go through the lesson. We will see what we can learn from this lesson. So let's begin reading and understanding. This is the story from Mahabharata. So now we know the story that we are going to read is from Mahabharata. So let's read. Mahabharata talks about the Kauravas and Pandavas and their whole battle. So let's read. Arjun, the prince, his brothers and cousins. Here we see Arjun, who is a prince, his brothers and cousins were being trained in archery and warcraft by the great teacher Dronacharya. Now, we all heard about Dronacharya and how he was in charge of training the Kauravas and Pandavas. So, he was in charge of teaching them archery, which is bow and arrow, and warcraft, that is how to fight in a battle, and he was considered an expert. That is why it is said the great teacher Dronacharya. He had trained many men in warcraft. Let's continue the reading. Once Dronacharya called all the students. He said, I would like to see how you are practicing your archery skills. I will take a test. Now Dronacharya calls all his students and he is telling them that he wants to see how they are practicing their archery skills. Now they were learning to use the bow and arrow, and they were doing this for a long time every day. So just when as we have test, when we learn something, have to evaluate only, then we know whether we have learned something or no. In the same way, Dronacharya wanted to see that every day what they are practicing, how much they have learned. So he calls them to give a test. So here the spelling of practicing is wrong. This is practicing of a doctor's practice. The correct spelling of practicing, Indian spelling. This is the US spelling. The Indian spelling, the UK English that we use in India, the correct spelling is practicing. PRACTISING. This is practicing, and this here is the wrong spelling of practicing. This is a doctor's practice. So this is the correct spelling that should be actually here. So Dronacharya called all the students together. He placed a wooden parrot on a branch of a tree. Now he has called them to give a test, and he has prepared the test. And what is the test? The wooden parrot is the part of the test. He said, now all of you get ready with your bow and arrow for the test. It was the archery test where they have to show their skills of using bow and arrow. So he says, get ready with your bow and arrow. Now how the wooden parrot comes into the test, he is telling them, look at the wooden bird on the branch of the tree. So he has hung the wooden parrot on the branch of a tree. Here we can see the wooden parrot on the branch of a tree. Children, let's continue the remaining part of the lesson in next lecture. Till then, thank you. Have a good day.